Well, Chris, thanks for inviting me in. Really like this picture behind you, by the way. Is that of?
That is my great great grandfather, um, and he was in Shropshire in a village called Horsehay, which is now part of Telford. So all built over. He was a farmer then, and then his son was a farmer, and his son was a farmer, and his son was a farmer, and then there's me.
So
So
you're
that's
a
how it
family
goes,
of
yeah.
farmers.
Yeah, yeah, really, yes, yeah.
Okay, so one thing I just noticed, there's a few ribbons sort of looking at as well.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you about those.
Well, most of those trophies are to do with my wife and my daughters who ride horses, and they've got some quite good ponies, and that they're always winning things at show jumping and cross country and that kind of thing. And there's also a large trophy up there of a pig, which is something I won earlier this year for
Wow,
the World Championships of Hogs Pudding.
amazing.
Believe it or not, yeah.
So you chose to introduce beavers to your land. How long have they been here?
They came here about 30 months ago
Yeah,
in the summer of 2017.
and they're European or
It's European beavers. As it happens, one came from Wales and one came from Devon. But I think if we look into that, they'll be from beavers imported from Bavaria in the last 10 or 12 years or so.
So, what sort of response did you have from people like local community and others when you did decide to introduce them?
I think people are quite interested. By and large, I think some people think I'm just mad a bit, but I think most people, I'd say, are interested and very interested in what the beavers might be able to do for them.
So why do you think some people are so opposed to beavers?
Um,
Because I understand wolves, lynxes, and
Yeah,
bears. Like
yeah.
people worry about the livestock, but
yeah.
what is it about beavers that people
Well,
are
I
upset
think
about?
if we look at the research that's been done by Exeter University, if you ask the general public, around about 80% say we'd really like to have beavers back. If you look at farmers and anglers as special interest groups, there it's not quite so positive. I think the latest research shows roughly 52% in favour and 48 against. Doesn't that sound familiar? So the that opposition is, I think, based on a fear of the unknown, and it's based on perhaps misconceptions. So what we're trying to do with our enclosure down here with the beavers in it is try and do some myth busting, and really it's the public engagement side, if you like, of what we hope will eventually become a much, much bigger project.